Are you guys sick? Were you guys sick? Well, I'm not sick right now, but I have been sick throughout my entire life. So, are there a lot of you out there who, whether if you're sick or not, complaining about being sick? Well, listen, don't get me wrong. I don't like to be sick either, but you don't see me complaining about it. So why are you complaining about being sick? If you're sick, you're sick. There's nothing you can do about it except rest and eat soup and drink lots of fluids like water or juice or whatever. But, that's just life, guys. I know being sick is not good, but like I said, that's just life. That's how God created us. He didn't create us to be like how I'm feeling right now. There are times when you are going to be sick. And it's not just the weather that makes you sick. There are other reasons why people get sick. Maybe they were exposed to someone who was sick and or they just got sick just like that. I don't know if you heard my snap. Let's see. Yes, yeah, you heard. Yeah, but like I said, guys, I know you don't like to be sick. And don't get me wrong, I don't like to be sick either, but everybody gets sick. I get sick, you get sick, everybody in this whole world gets sick. You know? Especially when you're coughing and sneezing. You know? Of course you know. And and I bet you hate it when you have to go to the doctor when you're sick or when you have to go for a checkup. I might make a video about that, but I'm going to say just a few words about it anyway. And guys, I know you. So guys, I know you don't like. I mean, I'm sorry. I know you don't like to go to your doctor for a checkup or when you're sick, but it's important to see your doctor at least once a year for a checkup. I know this whole. I know the whole doctor thing is like getting out of control and stuff, and but that's how. But the doctors have to do their job. You know, if we don't go to the doctors, who knows what could happen? And it's not just doctors we have to visit. We have to visit other doctors too, like dentists, optometrists, orthodontists, and other types of doctors. Even when your pets, like dogs or cats or rabbits or whatever type of pet you have, they have to see their veterinarian, which we all know is a doctor who takes care of animals. And I know that your pet doesn't like to go to the vet, even if your pet doesn't talk like we do, you know? But it's important for us humans to see our doctors and our pets to see their vets. That rhymes. But seriously, but enough talking about going to the doctors. Work, but now we're going to be talking about being sick. So like I said, guys, I understand that you don't like to be sick, and I don't like to be sick either, but that's just life. I mean, you don't see me complaining about being sick, and of course you don't see me making a video about me being sick, like complaining about me being sick, whether if I am sick or not. And also, it's cold and flu season, and I still didn't get my shot yet, but I will. I'll let you know when. I might make a video about people complaining about getting a shot. Stay tuned for that as well. But all in all, guys, if you guys are complaining about being sick, whether if you are sick or not, you need to stop complaining about being sick because complaining about being sick does not solve anything. I sorry. Like I said, I know you don't like to be sick, and I don't like to be sick either, but we all get sick. That's just life. God did not create us to be, God did not create us to feel how I'm feeling right now. Right now I'm feeling great, but right now there are times when I will get sick. I mean, I was sick about a few weeks ago, but now I'm better, thank goodness, you know? And I understand, like I already said, I don't know why I keep repeating myself, but I understand you guys don't like to be sick, and like I said, don't get me wrong, I don't like to be sick either. Hold on a minute. My microphone, I mean, my beer touched my mic. Sorry you had to hear that. All right. So like I was saying, guys, hold on. So like I was already saying, as I keep repeating myself, sorry. I know you don't like to be sick, and I don't like to be sick either, but you don't see me complaining about it. And even if I did make a video about complaining about being sick, some of you will some of you would agree with me, and some people would tell me, "Listen, bro, I don't like to be sick either, but that's just life." The good thing is that you're not sick forever. You eventually recover. Well, it all depends on the person and their age and stuff. But all in all, guys, I understand that you don't like to be sick, and I don't like to be sick either, but that's just how life is. Like, God did not create us to be how we are right now, or how I am right now, sorry. I mean, there are times when we will get sick. So yeah. So I hope you understand, guys. Alright, so that's all I have to say for now. This is SKNY1996 signing off. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.